funniest pets and people. A baby who gets all shook up. A guitar player who's winging it. A visit from a real blowhard. A lesson in sharing. Plus, all the news that's fit to eat. It's the show that will have you sit, stay, laugh, and beg for more. Welcome to Funniest Pets and People. We open with a blizzard of funny. Okay, now, roll over. Now, stay. 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 Yeah. Maybe we need a little work on that stay thing. Getting in to see the cow was no problem. Just have to find the door. Oop, just passed it. Just passed it. I think I passed it. Passed it. No, I passed it. I passed it. Hey, everybody, it's time to play Snatch Game, where animals compete to snatch a snack from a bird feeder. First contestant, a squirrel. Now, this might be tough in winter conditions. Oh, that's all we have time for today. Join us tomorrow on Snatch Game, when our contestant is a moose. Hey, it's a snowy day, and the kids are off from school. Time to have some fun in a winter wonderland. No homework, no teachers, no lessons. But it turns out they're getting a lesson after all. A lesson in sharing. Namely, that dog doesn't like sharing. Oh, it's the Christmas parade. You know the legend. If all the boys and girls have been extra good all year long, the Christmas parade can make it through town without a mishap. And... Oh, well, looks like someone was naughty. Now, this doggie's got one thing on his mind. Revenge. Last week, a cat hit Lucky with a snowball. And right now, that kitty is curled up by the fire. Somewhere warm. Not suspecting. Not remembering. But Lucky didn't forget that snowball. Oh, he didn't forget. Yes, payback is gonna be sweet. Rommel just loves it when his owner shovels snow. Look at him. With every scoop, Rommel leaps for joy. Of course, there's a lot of snow to be shoveled. And by the end of the day, Rommel is gonna be very happy. And, very tired. And now, from snowflakes to human flakes. In the yard, by the neighbor, around the garbage can, up the wing, nothing but net! From a guy taking a tumble to some animals ready to rumble. It's poodle versus car. And sadly, from the looks of the fender, it appears the poodle is actually winning. Expensive chew toy, huh? Now, this kitty is really tough. You know why? There's a 2-inch glass door between him and the dog. Yeah, he may be tough, he may be brave, but when that door opens, he better be fast. Everyone thinks the dog's natural enemy is the cat. But did you know the dog's most fearsome enemy is... the balloon. Silent. Shrewd. The balloon has only one defense against a dog. The attack pop. You can't blame the dog for getting angry at the vacuum. to get the rug back to the way he wants it, he'll have to spend another hour shedding. Wow. And you thought the newspaper made you angry. It's too bad this dog isn't a boxer. Because then he'd be a shadow boxer. Come on, seriously, anybody? Nobody? Hello? This thing on? Oh, and by the way, nice robe. Obviously, the resort does not have a dress code. It might look like Sammy is angry at that toy car, but he's just frustrated because he can't figure out how to climb in it and stick his head out the window. Well, when all else fails, there's the classic doggy solution. Eat it. Coming up, a goose pecks out a tune and a real airhead. When we return to Funniest Pets and People. Welcome back to Funniest Pets and People. And now let's tickle the ivories and your funny bone. Now, if you like this performance, check out Fluffy's new record. Fluffy loves the 80s.
Can I do this now?
Some people can play music by ear. Ricky? He plays by nose. Now, he may have started kind of slow, but practice makes perfect.
Come on, get up, you baby.
Now, I didn't think we could do it, but after an exhaustive search, we finally found something that sounds worse than an accordion. Now, very few people know this, but this is exactly the way Mozart wrote most of his concertos. Now, this is one of his more obscure pieces, Symphony for a Pretzel. Here, Polly shows us all how to twist and squawk. And hey, who wrote this song? Donkey Kong? Yes, all the kids are rushing to see the hottest new band in the schoolyard, Duck, Duck, Goose. Check out their hot new songs, Honk If You Rock, Quack and Black, and Beak 'Cause of You. Only on Flytunes. He's following you. Wherever you go, he's following. You could be in a car, on a plane, even a motorcycle. He'll find you. The Bird. One man and one bird stage a two-wheel, four-feathered duel to the death. This summer, the bird is the word. And now, here are some more jaw-dropping clips. In every sport, there comes along one player who changes the entire face of the game. An individual who raises the bar for all others who come after. A champion. A legend. In the sport of picking up dogs' toys and dunking them into a basketball hoop, that player is Zeke. Do you believe in miracles? Booyah, Zeke. Booyah.
I'm Rich Palanza. I'm from Mansfield, Massachusetts. And I take one piece of gum and make it into a gumball. And then I cut that into 2 equal balls, and then into 4, then into 8, and then into 16. 2, 4, 8. That's it.
Tennis, anyone? This pooch is ready for doubles. Or triples. Hello, triples. Come on, there are 3 balls and... Anyone? Wow, it's really good to know there's at least one college lad who takes enough pride in his campus to pick up a leaf blower and keep his school clean and beautiful. And, oh. Well, at least he has good oral hygiene. You've heard of a merry-go-round, right? Well, this is a merry-go-hound. No seats needed, just latch on with your mouth and have fun. Now, that excited little doggy off to the side thinks he's next. Sorry, little fella. You must be at least this tall to ride the merry-go-hound. This little guy just drank a bottle of milk, and now he's looking for a little dessert. Now, swallowing it's not going to work. But if he holds it against his belly, he can have a milkshake. This cat has only one thing on his mind. He has to bring that package upstairs using only his mouth. I saw a mouse. Too bad. Bring that package upstairs. Bring package upstairs. A saucer of milk? Must ignore. Bring package upstairs. Bring package upstairs. The only problem is that package belongs downstairs. Hey, can we interest you in a little something funny? Well, walk this way. Now, what this little dog does is so unusual that there is really nothing we could say to make it better. Enjoy. Muffin has tried everything to get his beloved owners to notice him. I mean, he's tried rolling over, playing dead, catching a frisbee. Well, maybe they'll notice him now. He's walking on just 2 paws. Amazing. And still nothing. Well, let's see how impressed they'll be when he sings Volare while juggling on a unicycle. This woman is going on a 1-mile walk. Her doggie is going on a 10-mile walk. It's all part of her plan to take the dog on just 1 walk a year. And instead of feeding him every day, she fills up the swimming pool with dog treats. This dog has learned how to fetch a ball backwards. Now, when you tell a dog to fetch backwards, do you have to say it backwards? Fetch the ball. Fetch the ball. And now, a clip that's sure to put a spring in your step. This kid is putting on a show. And it's a double feature. Now, if you think this is amazing, he's about to also juggle 3 chainsaws. And into the chainsaws. Guys, we need the chainsaws. Come on, we're heading to a commercial. A little help, please? We're running out of time. Okay, no chainsaws. Well, let's just give him a hand anyway. Coming up, a bird on the head is worth 2 on the beach. And this is weird. Next on Funniest Pets and People. Welcome back to Funniest Pets and People. Are you sitting down? Do you have a cool drink? Well, good, because we want you to be as comfortable as the folks in these next clips. Tired of chasing that ball of yarn? Exhausted from sleeping all day? Soak away your troubles at Kitty the Spa. We begin with our hot tail treatment in crystal spring water. Then you get comfortable in our patented air bath. Kitty the Spa, when it's time to think about the me in meow. Ah, the rocking chair. The most relaxing of all furniture. You wouldn't think you'd need a seatbelt. Encore, encore! Look at that moose. He's just so comfortable, like he's part of the family. You wouldn't think a wild animal like that could be domesticated. But, oh my God! Run for your lives, a moose! Run for your lives! He came right at me! Oh my God! Sure, this isn't a cage, but Jojo realized the place had potential. I mean, he could put a wheel over there, hang a water bottle by the closet, throw some wood chips on the floor. Yeah, Jojo could get real comfortable in a place like this. Guys, is your hair thinning? Then this is exactly what you're looking for. The Tweety Toupee. Now you can achieve a thick, manly head of hair using a few breadcrumbs and our trained seagulls. And in no time, you can have a manly, sexy head of hair that looks so natural, no one will know it's not your own. This turtle would like to go to the pond and swim. This turtle would like to eat a leaf from a tree. This turtle would like to play with the other turtles. But when you've got an alligator sleeping on you, you just wait. This polar bear in the Antarctic is having a really hard time waking up in the morning. He's just too comfortable in the snow. Unfortunately, he lives in the one place on Earth where he can't start his day with a double mocha non-fat, non-blubber fishacino with 4 espresso shots and a penguin. Don't you just love the holidays? Looking back on it, it seemed like a bad idea to include little Bobby as a tree ornament. Grab a spoon, because we're serving up more funny. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a dog, E-I-E-I-O. And the dog ate corn in a tiny hat. Here a chomp, there a chomp, everywhere a chomp chomp. Old MacDonald had a dog. Man, that dog loved corn. Remember, kids, it's rude to slurp your soup. Now, you see, this is a domesticated ferret. In the wild, he'd be forced to kill his own soup. Introducing Jungle Juice, the new strawberry-flavored refreshment for both dogs and monkeys. Whether you're chasing your own tail or picking lice off your first board, it's never the wrong time to enjoy the only strawberry-flavored soft drink for both beagles and baboons. Yes, it's Jungle Juice. Now, it might take all afternoon, but this is still the cheapest way to get a haircut. And from the looks of his hair, you get what you pay for. And Dante the Amazing will now astonish you with his first trick, making sunflower seeds appear out of nowhere. Ta-da! Nice trick, huh? You do not want to know where he pulls the rabbit out of. Coming up, you'll get ready to ride off into the sunset when we come back. On Funniest Pets and People. Welcome back to Funniest Pets and People. And little Mikey's off. He starts up the head, going up the head, up the head. It's neck and neck. And now Mikey's on the backstretch, flying down the backstretch, down the backstretch, down the backstretch, and closing in, no one. Yes, folks, bringing up the rear, it's Mikey, no one else in sight. And at the wire, it's little Mikey by a tail. Please hold all tickets, but we believe that Mikey is the winner. See you next time.